Evening traders, it's Simon at Kairos Capital Markets with the weekly review of Aussie dollar and pound yen. So I know in my weekly review I posted up earlier, I did outline Aussie dollar short but actually long to start with, and let me explain why. So it all comes down to the weekly chart on this pair in all fairness, and what we've got now is this. We've actually had a breakdown now below this weekly 50 EMA, which has been absolutely crucial to get through again and again each and every time. Now what I'm expecting really now is a nice pullback to 75, and the reason why that would be is because when we come down to the daily chart, you've actually got the rejection of the 7335 level, which is quite nice. So for smart money or big money to come in, where would you want to get in at for value? Well, to be quite honest, your value is here. That is your value there at the 75 level. You'd put like a 55 pip stop on this or some sort, and you could probably aim for this bottom part here of 718, or you could just get out for a short term for 2.5% trade there. So that is where the big money is going to be eyeing it up, because you've got this downward sloping trend line, you've got the 50 EMA, you've got the key level there, that's on the daily chart. Then obviously on the weekly chart again, you're going to have this, again the key weekly level will be there as well. I haven't put it in this chart, but just do it now actually guys. You got the weekly 50 in the same place, key level, and again that downward sloping trend line from the daily can also transpire there as well. So to get what's going to happen there, it will pull back there quite nicely. Once it pulls back there, you take out a lot of the short-term long positions, you will, and then hopefully we'll get a lot more bearish sentiment if we get the signal on the daily. So that's what I'm looking on Aussie dollar this week. So long, short-term long, and then a breakdown afterwards. On the intraday of Aussie dollar, on the 4-hour chart, just to give you some idea what we're looking at here. Once we break this 4-hour 50, we'll head back up, and like I said, we'll probably get some form of test of this whole entire wedge here. I know it's a falling wedge, but in all fairness, it's broke to the downside. So if we come up and come down here and get an entry around this point here, so we actually break and retest the top trend line, that means the daily give a couple of high test signals of some sort, it would be, and then obviously the 4-hour would be approval of this this trend line here. And the fact I know it's in the actual wedge, it doesn't matter too much because we've got a lot of confidence on the higher time frames. So now on to pound yen. I know Friday we said we want to take this short, and unfortunately we didn't get tagged in, and as you can guess already, it has moved down quite nicely. So to not be too hard on this, not too long on this, quite literally we've got a double top pattern here at the moment. We have quite literally we've got a bit of MACD divergence there. We've got RSI on the daily at 100, so it's a good little short position there. Now obviously on the weekly, this is how the weekly has ended up on here. Personally myself, notice how we broke above the weekly 50 MA quite nicely here. So 144, it would be a nice area to actually take long from. And if you remember on the daily prediction last week, day 5 last week, I did say take my order down to 144.5, and that there would be this level here, which coincides with these peaks and troughs there. So that's what I'm looking for here is not peaks and troughs, the two peaks there. Sorry, these two peaks there at the top. So that's what I'm looking for in this trade here. So we can get a nice long position there, a nice couple of candle formations there. That also coincides not so well with the daily 50. It will pick up a little bit, but I don't think you're going to get a test of this in all fairness. That's my personal opinion, because again, going back to the weekly chart, this weekly 50 EMA has been quite key. Got 1, 2, not really a test there so far, but one test there, a nice clean breakout to the upside. So that's my personal opinion, and that's what I'm looking for on these two pairs this week. So it would be Aussie dollar long for a short-term trade if we get any opportunity. Pound yen short if we get any other opportunity on pound yen. I don't think we will. Rather pound pairs a bit better than this actually. And then obviously we'll look for the longer-term time frame, higher time frames to go long on pound yen and short on Aussie dollar later for the end of the week. Guys, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.